World Economic Forum Global Risk 2013 pointed out the great risk of economic fiscal imbalance in developed countries, rising greenhouse gas emissions, water supply crisis, and the failure of climate change adaptation. In the context of the failure of the climate change adaptation, loss from natural disasters have been increasing exponentially. That is because of increasing number of disasters with hydrometeorological origin according to the climate change, especially in Asia, where some countries have faced more geological and biological disasters as well. On the other hand, the Asian region is assumed to be responsible for more than half of the total GHG emission in the world 2050. At the same time, urban population in Asia is expected to be double. Although urbanization is seen in promising light as a driving force of the economic growth, urban sectors are least responsible for the majority of the natural resources that consumption and GHG emissions. The next slide shows PM10 concentration for the major cities. According to OECD forecasts, urban air pollution will continue to deteriorate and become the number one cause of environmental-related deaths by 2050. Asian countries have their cities at the growth center could be a major beneficiary from our own effort for resilient and environmentally sustainable development. The last question: what is the role of ODAs to tackle post-2015 agenda? Let me mention 3 points here. We have shown diverse sectors and the emerging presence of non-DAC donors and private sectors in economic cooperation now. On the other hand, even only for needs for green finance, additional 0.3 trillion per year is assumed to be required. It is a challenge to mobilize 4 to 5 times as much as private finance as ODA. That should be the ODA's role to catalyze. Sometimes it is difficult for our partner countries to tackle their policy actions for global agendas, such as disaster risk reduction and climate change mitigation. That because of weak institution, limited budget, and a small voice of responsible authorities. Here is a case that's for comprehensive program support in climate change response in Vietnam. JICA has supported the Ministry of Natural Resources and the Environment to formulate and share a multi-sector policy package involving other 10 ministries. The global issues that is related to the device sector, various kind of stakeholders are involved. But at the same time, in many countries, the responsible authorities, ministries, very weak capacity, such as Ministry of Environment. So if there is someone from Ministry of Environment. Those policy packages also include institutional arrangement to create market for energy efficient technology.